Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the world of the living in Greek mythology? A realm both mysterious and fascinating, where the souls of the departed find their place. Today we are going to explore the myth of Hades and the Underworld, a story that has captivated imaginations for thousands of years. Hades is one of the most well-known figures in Greek mythology, yet he is often misunderstood. Unlike other gods who wander the earth or rule the skies, Hades' domain is far below, in a place unseen by most mortals. He is not a figure of chaos or cruelty, as some stories suggest, but a guardian of balance and order, ensuring that life and death follow their natural course. The underworld itself is a complex and structured realm, divided into different regions, each serving a unique purpose. At its heart is Hades' palace, a place of calm authority, where the god oversees the souls of the departed. It is a place not of torment for the majority, but of rest, reflection, and the continuation of life's natural cycles in a different form. One of the most important aspects of the underworld is the journey that every soul must take. According to myth, when a person passes from the world of the living, their spirit is guided to the entrance of the underworld by Hermes, the messenger god. From there, Charon, the ferryman, transports them across the River Styx, the boundary between life and the afterlife. This river is a symbol of transition, marking the change from one state of existence to another. A small token or offering was often imagined to be given to Charon, ensuring safe passage, emphasizing the respect and preparation required for such a journey. Within the underworld, the souls find themselves in different regions according to the nature of their lives. The Elysian fields are a peaceful and bright area, reserved for those who have lived virtuous lives or achieved great deeds. Here, souls experience rest and reflection, enjoying tranquility and harmony. The concept of reward and recognition in this part of the underworld reflects a deep cultural respect for virtue and effort, even after life has ended. Another region is the Asphodel Meadows, a place for ordinary souls, neither celebrated nor condemned. It is calm and balanced, a space for reflection and remembrance. Here, souls continue in a neutral state, neither troubled nor celebrated, highlighting the idea that every life, regardless of fame or fortune, has value and a place in the broader tapestry of existence. For a small number of souls, there are the Isles of the Blessed, a realm of exceptional peace and happiness for those who have achieved extraordinary accomplishments. These areas of the underworld illustrate that Greek mythology recognized diversity in life and afterlife, acknowledging that people's actions, choices, and character influence their journey beyond mortality. Hades himself is a figure of quiet authority. He is not vengeful or cruel by nature. Rather, he ensures that the boundaries between the living and the dead are respected. His responsibilities include maintaining balance and order, overseeing the various regions of the underworld, and upholding the natural laws that govern life and death. In this way, Hades embodies a principle that is often misunderstood: the necessity of structure, reflection, and respect for the natural order. One of the most famous myths involving Hades is the story of Persephone, his queen and companion. Persephone was a goddess of spring, celebrated for her connection to growth, renewal, and the cycles of nature. According to myth, she came to the underworld and eventually became its queen, symbolizing the connection between life, death, and renewal. Her story is not one of fear, but of balance and cyclical harmony. Her time in the underworld reflects the natural rhythm of the seasons, the interplay between visible growth and hidden rest, and the understanding that life continues in cycles. Persephone's presence brings warmth and light to the underworld, reminding both gods and mortals that even in the realms beyond life, there is order, beauty, and a sense of continuity. Together, Hades and Persephone maintain harmony in a realm that could otherwise be seen as dark or frightening. Their partnership shows that even in myth, cooperation, respect, and balance are key principles. In addition to Hades and Persephone, the underworld is home to other figures who guide, protect, and maintain the space. The three judges, Minos, Rhadamanthus, and Aeacus, oversee the appropriate placement of souls according to the nature of their lives. Their judgments are fair and balanced, reflecting the Greek emphasis on justice and proportion. Cerberus, the three-headed guardian, ensures that the boundaries of the underworld are respected, guiding the natural order without unnecessary cruelty. The myths surrounding Hades and the underworld carry important lessons. They teach about the cycles of life and death, the consequences of choices, and the importance of respecting natural boundaries. The underworld is not a place of arbitrary punishment, but a reflection of life itself, where actions, virtues, and character are honored and remembered in meaningful ways. Hades' role is one of stewardship rather than terror. He embodies the idea that death is not an ending, but a transition, a necessary part of the natural cycle. In understanding Hades and the underworld, we gain insight into how the ancient Greeks viewed life, death, and the continuity that connects them both. The imagery of the underworld, from the rivers to the various regions, emphasizes thoughtfulness and preparation. Souls are guided, supported, and provided with a place that suits their nature and deeds. This reflects the broader Greek philosophy that life is interconnected and that respect for natural cycles ensures harmony for both the living and the dead. Over time, these myths have inspired countless works of art, literature, and thought. From classical pottery to modern storytelling, Hades and the underworld remain symbols of reflection, continuity, and the mysteries that lie beyond human understanding. They invite us to consider how life is structured, how actions have meaning, and how respect for natural processes shapes both our world and the world beyond. Ultimately, the myth of Hades and the underworld is not about fear, darkness, or punishment. It is about balance, order, and the natural rhythm of existence. It reminds us that life and death are interconnected, that reflection and preparation are necessary, and that every individual, mortal or divine, has a role in maintaining the harmony of the cosmos. So the next time you hear the name Hades, remember more than the fearsome images or stories of ancient warning. Remember the god of balance, the guardian of cycles, and the underworld as a realm of order, reflection, and continuity. These myths are not just stories about the afterlife. They are lessons on respect, harmony, and understanding the natural flow of life itself. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the underworld. If you enjoyed this exploration of Greek mythology, consider subscribing for more stories that dive into the myths, heroes, and wisdom of the ancient world. And let me know in the comments which figure or tale you would like to explore next.